Alright guys, so second take at both of these voiceovers. Just got super trolled by my camera. It is making a very weird echoing reverb noise every time I say something. So if it's happening now, I guess we didn't use this voiceover, but maybe we did, and you guys will just have to bear with me, but I'll get it taken care of tomorrow. But let's get right into this this push workout on Monday. It's Wednesday night. In this video, you're going to see Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday's upper body sessions. So what you saw me just doing was like a pin style press, pushing from a dead stop, and the whole point of doing that is basically to treat it as if you are, it's kind of like a deadlift or a movement where you start with zero muscle load, zero muscle tension, and you have to push with explosive power. So pretty much only a pause bench or a deadlift is really going to emulate that. I really noticed that when I trained pause bench, heavy squats paused, and regular squats and heavy deads, I was able to make the best strength and muscle gains the fastest. So what I'm trying to do is just find certain movements that can emulate that. Jason Blaha made a video on why the deadlift is so taxing compared to the squat, and he pretty much referred to starting a movement with no muscle load and then having to recruit 100% of the effort to start that movement. So when you squat, you're loading in like a spring. When you're doing dumbbell press, you're loading the muscle like a spring, even if you pause it. But if you pin press from a pause position, or if you pin press from a dead stop position, like I did on the incline, those first few sets at 225, that's generating 100% of your power without any muscle tension. So I'm gonna play around with that incline, see how I like it, but I always preach full range of motion, but if you're doing a specific exercise like that, then it is what it is. And I still did down sets with the incline bench a little higher and full ROM. So this day we did some heavy chest, some delt work, which you're seeing me here finish up, and a little bit of tricep work. I did 2 exercises for tris, and for delts I did the machine and then this little superset, I guess you could call it. But that's pretty much it. Really good push day, hoping I can progress on that incline Smith. As you guys know, I was doing the incline bench. I bench pressed a lot of my day with the barbell, but injuries come and go, and I usually have to back off a lot of my exercises that I try. So either way, hopefully I can improve, and that's pretty much that. But I'm gonna be hitting chest again tomorrow. So what you see in this video is gonna be just straight lifting, not really any food, maybe a clip here and there, but it's really just gonna show you guys my Monday through Thursday upper body weight training and what I did. So if you guys wanna give it a go, I recommend it. I still have to deload my back because of the lat injury, but it's healing, so I can push, I can do legs, and as you see in the next voiceover, a little bit of back too. So just looking forward to get better and not trying to push it too hard. And this was my first, well, I did a little bit of abs the other day, but this is my first pretty much ab session I got sore from. So I did 3 minutes of planks. It took me about 3 sets, nothing special, not impressive, but I'm still sore. So happy to be training them again, and I'll be hitting them hard soon. Just have to make sure I recover from the surgery.
Handguns are actually not sufficient. I don't think any real expert in self-defense or tactical shooting or anything else actually thinks that handguns are ideal stopping power in any scenario. Pounds, it's big, it's bulky. I mean, it's got a 16-inch barrel. That's considered short in the rifle world, but this is a big, heavy object.
And let's get the voiceover done for back. As you guys know, the injury is still trolling me a bit, but I was able to shrug pretty heavy dumbbells. This was the first exercise I worked with. And as you guys saw in the first voiceover, I did warm up with Stairmaster. I'm trying to get my knee better, obviously, and that's just kind of part of my yoga mobility. Is instead of doing 5 minutes on the treadmill, which I've been doing forever, I'm going to use the stairs on like the first or second setting, just to get more blood flow and more range of motion in the knee. But yeah, I did that, and it's a really good warm up for just lifting in general. So hit the 120s on the heaviest set. Then I was able to work up to here, just 120 pounds on the lat pull down, but for me I was pretty psyched because I think last workout I did like 80 pounds and it felt kind of shitty. So we're getting it back and moving a little bit more weight. Here we did 65s on the row. Again, not heavy, but it's just enough weight I feel like to maintain and to stimulate the muscle. So if I can keep my form right, keep the right range of motion and recruiting the right muscles, I think it's all uphill from here, downhill from here. I don't know, it's all good from here. So stay injury free and keep pulling hard and I should be okay. So those were the three main lat and trap movements, I guess you could say. And then I worked to two exercises for rear delts. So Monday was push, Tuesday I took off, today Wednesday, pre-massage. My lat's still sore from it. My boy came down to Miami, so he stopped by and hooked it up, which was great. So Monday push, Wednesday pull, and tomorrow hopefully we'll be hitting more chest, but we'll see I guess in the next voiceover. Hopefully this camera doesn't troll me and the mic is like messed up, but it sounded really weird when I uploaded it. And I'm starving, I've got beef in the kitchen and I'm trying to eat, but a little quick pro tip on the weighing your food cooked versus raw. In case you guys want to know, which I would love to know, it's good information. I just cooked 1.49 ounces of raw 93.7 beef and it weighed 1.17 ounces when I reweighed it when it was done cooking, which means that 78.5% of the raw weight was the cooked weight. So if you have 10 ounces of raw beef and you cook it, or you cook a ton of raw beef and you want to weigh out 7.85 ounces, that'll give you 10 ounces raw. So that'd be a ton of protein, but 78% is about the ratio. For chicken pan fried, it's usually 70 to 75. But if you guys are getting super anal about macro tracking, or if you're weighing your food raw and you want to just cook a ton of it and weigh it out cooked, which is a lot easier, 78% is what I got from my ground beef. So it's just info I feel like you should know. And as part of my routine now, I'm doing a lot more yoga, a lot more, I don't like to call it mobility, just mobilizing, I guess you could say. I don't know, I guess it's the same thing, but this is how I finished up my workout and took about 9 minutes. So this wasn't even with a few minutes of band work that I did for my opening my chest, but get it done, guys. It sucks, it's a bitch, but this allows you to work harder in the gym and that's what we all want. So good luck training and I'll see you in the next voiceover. So that felt really good, 245 or 2 plates and a 10 on the Smith. 2 working sets there and came straight to flat dumbbell. So just going for some speed, power work right now. Worked up to hundreds and then I'm just gonna do drops with like a minute and a half rest. So let's take these hundreds to failure and then try to do a little bit lower volume chest today and just hit the arms hard. So we're gonna get this done here on the flat, maybe a couple sets of flies and that's it. But let's see where this takes us. I've never really tried this, but it should be pretty awesome. Trying to get some strength and then just finish with pumping aggressively, so let's do it. Alright guys, time for this last voiceover. First couple I think are kind of subpar, but I had to redo them and I had stuff in the microwave that was going off and I was just super distracted with preparing food in the kitchen. But that was yesterday and this is today's chest workout and arms. So I was able to do 2 plates and 10s on the incline Smith for a couple sets. Worked up to hundreds, which felt kind of light. I misgrooved a couple reps in a row and then the set kind of just went to shit, to be honest, but I was pretty fatigued after the incline Smith. So I was able to push hundreds again, and then I just did some added volume with 75 pounds with about a minute and a half rest in between, pretty much to failure on those sets. So today I worked more on lower volume, higher intensity stuff. So each set was very intense. I pushed very, very hard, and that's just kind of my goal right now since the shoulders and the elbows are feeling good and the chest is feeling good, surprisingly. So after laying off the incline barbell, I'm feeling a little bit better. So anyways, this video is just training. Tomorrow we'll have Friday of eating. So yeah, it'll be hopefully a good video, but if you guys have made it to the end, I'm pretty sure you are serious about lifting, serious about being aware on what I'm doing in the gym. So this is 3 upper body sessions in a row, and pretty much exactly how I like to be training. I'm not making any exceptions. I'm not leaving any exercises out. My back training is kind of pulled back, but I couldn't push this hard every workout if I was training my back really hard. I would have had to take today off or just done chest. I probably wouldn't have done chest, to be honest, just because it's such a compound movement. But yeah, if you guys are still stuck around, I appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy the lifting. You can see exactly what I'm doing to try to get stronger, try to get bigger, and as you can see here, I'm curling really the heaviest weights I've gone up to. I trained with Tristan at Athletic Factor and we got those bicep curls in, and he cheat curled 185, and I'm just like, dude, you are not pushing yourself. But I've always had left bicep tendonitis from years of playing golf, so it doesn't really get worse though as I progress in my lifting career or lifting endeavor. So just got to keep pushing it, find the form that works for me, which I suggest you guys all do too. You got to do what works for you and avoid the exercises that aggravate your joints. So for me, usually it's straight barbell curls that aggravate it, but the easy bar feels pretty good. And since I was fatigued, I finished with a little superset action with the rope, and this was my last set of cable curls. So I'll leave it there, guys. I got these voiceovers done at night. I'm pretty exhausted, so again, bear with me on this video. It's a little hard to put together. Not my best work, but if you guys enjoyed the training, leave it a like, and I hope you guys did. So if you guys did stick around to the end, keep lifting, keep pushing it. This is just a week of training with the cardio and the yoga I'm doing every day. It's definitely tiring, but I love doing it, and I'm happy to be doing it again. Hopefully things just keep getting better, and you know, you got to keep progressing or doing something to get better every day, and sometimes it's not only in the gym. So stay focused, guys, and enjoy the next video, because there will be more. Peace.
Good